So, The Hunt. And no, this isn't a film about the coronavirus seeking its next victim.
Hello? Hey! What is happening? What is all of this?
Did you see that article? Every year, these liberal elites kidnap a bunch of normal folks like us and hunt us for sport.
Apparently, right, this film was due for release like a few months ago. I think it was like due at the same time there was some like mass shootings in America, and it got put on hold because of that. I can't remember the exact month it was meant to be released, but anyway, it's out now. So this story, it's about 12 strangers, and they wake up to find themselves, well, they don't know where they are, and they find themselves being hunted by, well, they don't know who it is basically. They're just being hunted. It's pretty simple, that's the premise. I really don't want to say too much about this film because I don't want to give too much away, because I think from what I saw from the trailers, there's so much that you see in this film that isn't in the trailers, and I think it's obviously been kept out because it just makes it a bit more exciting when you go to see the film. You're just learning about things that they don't reveal in the trailer, which is quite nice. So I'm going to keep kind of quiet about a lot of the stuff that happens in it. I'm going to keep this review proper short. But what I will say is this film reminded me of the film Hostel that came out in the early 2000s. It's very much like that. It's kind of like got the same gore factor as that, but it didn't really have the same scare factor as that. What I really liked about The Hunt was when they wake up in the middle of nowhere, what I really liked is that the film just took you on this, it just kind of like, you just didn't know who you were following. It was kind of like misleading you into who the lead character might be. I really liked that. I found that really interesting because you're like, yeah, again, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil it, but it was just really, it was a really good way of doing it, I thought. And when you do find out who the lead character is, I mean, I really like the lead character. So yeah, and again, I can't say who it is. This film was like proper dark, but it's quite funny in places as well. It's almost like this film doesn't take itself too seriously. And it felt like it was all a bit of a joke towards today's culture and today's class system and today's politics. It's very much the elite versus Hicks. I didn't want to think about all that political stuff and all that class system too much, but I think if you really put a lot of thought into it, I think you'd be quite intrigued by this film. What I'm most intrigued about this film is that I learned a new way of how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. There's something I've never tried before, and I'm actually going to try it at some point. There's just this way of making a grilled cheese sandwich that I'm really interested in doing now. I mean, that's what I took away from this, food. So this is another film from Blumhouse Productions. This is the third film they've had out in the last month. They had The Invisible Man, they had Fantasy Island, and now they've got this one, The Hunt. I haven't seen Fantasy Island, but I would say The Hunt is kind of equal with The Invisible Man. Both of them are films that you'll go and see them, but then like you'll instantly forget about them afterwards. But it's a really entertaining film, and if you want 2 hours of entertainment, like proper horror entertainment, because this is a horror, it will give you 2 hours of entertainment. But other than that, don't really expect much more from it.
What kind of sick people would even think of something like that?
White people. We're the worst.